Hey, hello. No, it's working. Alright, let's. What do I react to? Maybe just some furry stuff in general, not just memes.
I need it cooler night.
Are you trying to ice me out of the bed?
Baby, only on game nights.
Help! One of the teachers at my school called me a good boy. Yeah, I'm not
Alright, let's. Alright.
gonna lie, I really think that teacher needs to be checked, okay?
Okay.
You know, like their hard drives being checked, kind of check. You might want to watch. You know, like their hard drives being checked, kind of check. You might want to watch.
Okay, yeah, it is working. Just reacting to some memes real quickly. Alright, let's start.
Help! One of the teachers at my school called me a good boy. Yeah,
no.
I'm not gonna lie, I really think that teacher needs to be checked, okay?
Okay.
You know, like their hard drives being checked, kind of
That'd be-
check.
that
You
would
might
be
want to
real
watch
terrible.
yourself, kid. Bruh.
That would be real terrible. It turns out that the teacher is like kind of a predator of some sort. Well, I don't know just yet. Can't make too many judgment calls on that teacher.
Someone walked behind my PC, so I minimized my comic and ended up with the freaking fursuit meme. Oh,
Maybe they fursuit. Fursuit. What are you talking about? Let's fursuit.
oh man, at least this wasn't, you know, actual furry, you know, 18 plus content. You could just say that you're memeing on furries, okay, if you're not comfortable with coming out as a furry to them. This could have been so much worse, but you kind of got saved by the fursuit meme, it seems. Frick! In a hotel room, I left my collar beside my bed and forgot to hide it before my brother came back. He might have seen it. Frick! Yeah,
How many times is this scenario or collars, paws, tails, or something a lot more adultish? People get always getting caught with that type. Don't leave that out. They leave it on, you know, they wear their collar and if you get they take the collar off or you know, they leave the tail and the paws somewhere and now the adult toys. That's gonna happen a lot. Especially when family members like mom, dad, brother, sister. That's not good, my friend. That ain't good. Take care. Okay, that's all good. All right, that's good. Channel. Do upbeat. Thank you so much for being here.
This one's a difficult one, okay, because the uncertainty is definitely eating away at you. And it would definitely eat away at me as well if I never had an answer. You might need to have to talk with your brother, okay?
Okay.
I'm offing myself. I just accidentally sent this to my new roommates instead of my furry group chat. Oh, wow. Wow, they definitely got the free insight into the group chat, okay? Your furry secrets are no longer a secret.
Stop! You violated the law.
If you find out your roommates are moving out within the month, you know why now. Okay, since when did my youth collection get uploaded to the family iCloud, huh? I've just finished.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's like one of the worst things I have ever heard anyone anything like that has ever happened to someone. Imagine your gift collection being posted on the cloud and like all the weird stuff you like. My god, man. That doesn't sound like a really good time. Doesn't sound like a really good time. Feel sorry for you, bro, man. This is why I don't. That's why I'm glad I'm an Android user. I don't have to worry about this family iCloud thingy. This is once again proof that freaking Android is better than better than Android's better than iPhone. Just gotta take care of something. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. God dang it, man. How? Okay, since when did my. And the worst part is, like, it got found out, and it looks like mom would. I think mom was picking him up. I just effing check the iCloud, picking you up. We need to have a talk. And I'm guessing that's his name. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was like the worst thing. Oh my god. I would probably be mortified if people ever saw anything I have liked like gift man. That'd be so weird. I'd be in so much trouble.
Checked iCloud. I'm
Yeah.
picking you up. We need to have a big talk. Oh, wow. That sounds really serious, okay? I hope that your safety hasn't been jeopardized since the iCloud reveal. My mother just turned to me and asked me what a furry was. Send help. Oh, God. Yeah, that literally is my reaction, okay? Oh god, indeed. That's like the ultimate question, okay? That is the question that you never want your mum or dad to ask you. But at the same time, you know, this could be a sign of furry acceptance here. So this may be a W, guys. This may be a W. Oh, frick. My mom found out about my custom furry ear headbands. My body is heated up so bad. Oh my god. Yeah,
Not too
hopefully you
bad.
don't get those custom.
With a little like, you just say like, oh, it's like I was like, want to be cute little ears or something like that, pretending to be a cat or a dog, and that's it. Doesn't have to be like super serious. Like it's not like a full on, fursuit head and paws and a tail and stuff, and one entire body fursuit. So they're okay. You're all right.
Some furry ear headbands confiscated, okay? Again, what is it of all these furry mum stories, okay? Like, mums are just out to get the furries, it seems. My mum walked in on me drawing furries, and I had a near damn heart attack. Oh, God! Yeah, I really don't know how you're going to handle this, okay? I mean, you could just, flex your PayPal balance if, you're a successful artist.
I wish I
Just
was.
be like, look,
I wish I had a
I'm making
PayPal balance. I
really
wish
good
I was
income. You may
successful.
not like it, but I'm making money here.
Give me some
I
money.
really hope that she accepts you, okay?
Come on, guys. I am a struggling artist here, my friend. I am a struggling, PNG tuber here. All right, I need some money. Come on, guys. Show some love, please. Kinda need it, man.
Without skilled trade professionals, many of the things we do
I
every
hate these
day would be
ads.
impossible. UTI
I
is
should use
more
ad
than 50
blocker.
Some random guy in a cafe behind me saw my suspicious furry crap on my phone while marking them as spoiler. Help! Oh my god, yeah, you can't be opening the group chat or anything to do with furry stuff in public, okay?
Oh,
Someone's
yeah.
gonna look at that phone, okay? People are hella nosy these days.
Yeah,
You
it's
marking
true.
them as spoiler is pretty much redundant at this point. The AC guys are here today, and I hear them talking about the framed picture of my persona in the living room. I've never seen that before. I think it's a furry. What's a furry? Ha! I'll tell you later. Oh my god, I'd be so embarrassed. Okay, I'd
So
probably
these random, what plumber? Yeah, random, like fucking plumber telling people like, all right, it's. This is what a furry is. You wear like masculine costume and then have sex. Guessing that's what they're gonna say. They're gonna say just like that. What was that? CSI or Special Fixins being an episode of furries. Man, how many TV shows have like incorrectly portrayed like the internet and chat forums, video games, furries, and all that shit? Like just doing it all wrong, completely wrong. Oh god, it's so bad, so fucking bad at times.
probably wouldn't even pay them at this point, honestly. And you can't really tell them to mind their own business because, like, it's right there. You kind of should have prepared for this before random people turn up at your apartment, okay?
Alt tech guy.
Whether they're getting paid or not.
You blew it.
Bro, earlier today I told my friends that I was a furry, and they all took it really well. One of my friends decided to be a funny guy and straight up yelled, "Look, is that a furry?"
As loud as he could while I was walking to my car after school. Oh my god, yeah, the moment you look back as they're yelling, I know it's very easy to do, you pretty much screwed yourself over, okay? Because hopefully there's loads of other people walking with you. But if you were on your own, then yeah, don't be looking back now. You're kind of highlighting the fact that you may actually be a furry to everyone. Fortnite, more like Frotnite. Oh no, this is not my private account. Yeah, you kind of messed up there, okay?
Oh
I
man,
mean,
what?
you know,
Furries have like so many freaking private accounts. Crazy. So many private accounts. What are you saying? What are you doing, my friend? Are you liking weird ass stuff?
really publicly messed up. I've almost made this mistake myself, and I hope I'm not jinxing myself here because, I do have a separate account, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yes!
But seeing this reassures me that I'm not going to make this mistake.
Cooking update.
Frick! Oh my god, yeah, that is no longer a furry struggle, okay? That is a real life struggle right there.
How the
That is
hell do
gonna
you do
cost
that?
At least $1,000 to fix, okay? I hope this wasn't someone's Airbnb or a hotel or something, okay? And also, why the hell?
How do you do this? How do you destroy this freaking entire stovetop like that? This is like one of those super fancy stoves, man. This is what the rich white kids have, man. Man, we don't got this shit. We got unfortunately shitty gas stoves, man, which sound great, but great because all that excess gas comes out and affects us, affects our lungs and shit. Giving you asthma. Gas stoves. They're gunning for our gas stoves and our Xbox. Oh, dude, I need to look that up. Oh, I bet you I can. Bet you just meme on fucking Ted Cruz. Dumb motherfucker. Ted Cruz, such an embarrassment to Texas. He's one of the reasons why we have such a shitty
Like, who let
electrical.
bro cook? I think the only thing that's rescuing this image is the cheeky 421 on the timer, okay? My boss found my AD. Ah! I mean, how the hell did they even find this, okay? Did you hand out your Twitter account? Yeah, you totally handed out your @ didn't you, at work? You kind of brought this upon yourself if you did that. There's no way they found this on, followers you may know or some other dead Twitter feature, okay? You made a goof by announcing your Twitter account, didn't you? Oh, whoa. My nitro? No! Agony! LeMayo. I mean, this really isn't a furry struggle, okay? This is a more, I'm broke and I really need to stop begging people for Discord nitro.
Yeah, I'm
totally
fucking
with the
broke,
guy who
man.
said LeMayo, because,
Please pay my
art
bills,
just followed
man.
my furry art account. I gotta run away. I've been caught. Again, guys, honestly, what is with all these relatives just suddenly finding your furry accounts? You gotta lock that stuff down, okay? Don't be like me and just have everything in my link tree. I really need to start taking my own advice here, it seems.
You blew it!
I just said, oh, whoa, to my mum. Frickin' end me.
Oh my god, you were just literally asking for it, okay? You are asking for a good grounding or just having all your internet access restricted, okay? If anything happens from this, you kind of brought this upon yourself. Oh, frick, dude. I had my paws on my tail laid out on the floor, and my sister saw it. She definitely saw it. She made a really confused face. There is no way she didn't see it. Oh my god, yeah, there definitely is no way they didn't see it, okay? Look how brightly colored that is.
You blew it.
I mean, you could have at least put, I don't know, the bag it looks like on top of that stuff. But then again, you...
Oh, man, like, I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, it's just like little furry stuff. I don't think that's too bad. It could be way worse. Be way, way worse. At least he didn't count, collar or old toy or anything like that, or others.
You should be just hiding this, okay? TMW, your mum is browsing on Google on your phone, and as soon as she presses E, E621 pops up. Frick my life.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you definitely need to be clearing your browsing history way more often, okay? This is another skill issue, okay? And also, what is it with all the mum stories? There seems to be a lot of mum furry struggles today, it seems.
I accidentally said hello there to a coworker.
Oh, wow. Again with the workplace stuff, okay? You've really got to separate the two, okay? Unless you're living the high life and, working in a job where they accept that, okay? Because unfortunately, society isn't quite ready for the epic furriness. My mum went through my crap while I was gone, and she found my freaking dackies on my 609 comic. Oh, wow. She didn't...
Oh my god. Too bad. I mean, tacky. Thankfully, no one's found any of my stuff. Maybe, yeah, I think that. No one's found any of my furry stuff unless I actually posted it. We'll see it, furry art. Tacky. I wish I could be
find
tacky.
the comic. She found
Yeah, like
dackies too, okay? I'm hoping that they were just suggestive.
I want
and
that.
not,
I want the
full-on lewds. Because you may have a saving grace, okay? But the fact they found your comics too, I don't...
Bye bye, Idaki. It might be the Idaki would I buy? probably like a Samuel one from the smoke room.
Don't really know about this one, okay? You got a lot of explaining to do and a possible grounding happening, okay? I just left Twitter open during a set and it was on Zachary's Eevee porn. Somebody pointed it out. No! Oh my god, okay. You definitely are a Pokemon simp, okay? But that's fine, okay? Just being careless and leaving that out, though, you kind of have a skill issue.
Or where's his nose? I
The
don't
quickest
know.
way from a billion points of data
I
to a
don't
point
know.
of view.
Okay.
Via.
3 skincare essentials,
Thank
1
you.
dermatologist design starter set. Curology, now at Target.
Lol, I'm a KMS right now. I accidentally left my toy out on the bed last night, and my mom walked in this morning and saw it. That was the most embarrassing.
How do you guys do that? How do you leave that? Of all the things that you're not supposed to leave out, there's a whole bunch of, toys and lube, condoms. You're not supposed to leave any of that stuff. Put that in a, nondescript, black bag or something. Put it somewhere in your closet or underneath your bed. I just noticed this little ad right here on the side. Am I a furry? Test to prove that you're a furry or not. Notice that stupid ass ad. Alright, let's go back.
Ever. What the frick? Oh my god. How do you make these mistakes, okay? You can't just be leaving the high quality plastic and silicone out for everyone to see, okay? Like, your mum's gonna walk in at some point, okay? Like, mums like to clean crap, okay? You really need to hide those BDs away next time, okay?
Help! I
He's probably-
accidentally freaking barked in front of my crush.
Probably
Oh,
the guy
crap.
that
Oh crap!
Oh my
also got to
god. I
come
mean,
in.
hopefully
Well, that's
they
not good, man.
reciprocated it well, hopefully they barked back, but
If you gotta do all the cleanup, my friend. You gotta clean yourself up. You have like a bunch of paper towels and regular towels, and take secretly throw all that stuff in in the laundry or something like that, and wash all the stuff off. It's gonna take like maybe wash two, maybe. I don't know how easy it is to remove all that stuff off, like whether it be like fluid or lube or any of that stuff. I don't know how long it stays on someone's clothes. Right. Yep. Dunk that in some water. Really make sure you clean the inside and outside of it. Make nothing there. I don't know, they used it, which hole. I don't know if the person was male or female. But in the end, you gotta clean that stuff. Put a little boiling water, disinfect it.
9 times out of 10, they're not going to do that, okay? They're going to think you're a little bit crazy, especially if you haven't reached the first date yet. I'm not going to lie, the chances of you blowing this, and not in a good way, are pretty high.
There are mouse traps, and then there are mouse traps.
Oh my god, I remember this. This is a very old but gold. Before Elon ruined Twitter, bro was definitely cooking, okay? Definitely cooking with those mouse owners. Oh god, the YouTube ad algorithm has finally caught up with me. Bloodline. Oh my god. Yeah, I really want to learn more about this game, okay?
Oh god, Bloodline. You know what's funny? I posted some I did like some screenshots of like the Bloodline game. I posted it on my Twitter, so it's there. Talked about that. And this is just new. Like the last one I saw was like a big giant werewolf guy, like a big giant like werewolf, and it's like, oh, choose your bloodline, and like it's supposed to be like this really fancy game. I think I saw it on YouTube or it was on TikTok, and I made pictures stuff, a screen cap of it. Oh,
Definitely seems like my cup of tea, and you know, I want to know the lore of this game. You know, all about that fox lore.
You're a simp.
There are people here, and my profile picture from my laptop is my furry profile picture. Every time I lock it, people can see I'm a furry. Bro, I'm gonna get exposed as a furry in public. Yeah, you really need to change that, okay? Because you know what's gonna happen, but yet you're doing nothing about it, which is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. It's like you're waiting for it to happen. It's like you're waiting for this furry struggle to really hit hard. You better change it, okay? Because you're gonna get humiliated in public. Bruh, what's wrong with the title? I don't understand. Bad Dragon. Oh my god. I really didn't see this one coming, okay? I saw that blue artwork and I was like, nah.
yeah. Unfortunately, the name Bad Dragon is gotten bad. I mean, Bad Dragon Company sponsored a race car, like from front to back, an entire race car just sponsored in Bad Dragon, and it won too.
Minor struggle right here, but no, that Bad Dragon is definitely a caption, okay? Personally, I don't see anything wrong with this, but yeah, that caption knocked me off guard.
Everyone, you are blessed with the...
Oh, bro, at least spoiler it, LaMail. I almost got caught by my parents. Oh my god, I have so many questions, okay? Like, why would you ping everyone? And just how many people are in this server or group chat, okay? And please, for the love of God, I hope everyone was over 18. The last comment definitely makes me concerned, okay? You can't just be unconsensually sharing that stuff, okay? You gotta watch out.
Also posted something. I don't know if it was like his own owner or something like that. Parents almost caught him. Like, does his parents also have a Discord account? What's going on? What's going on? All right, let's back. This guy right here, I just started watching maybe just this week. He's done a pretty good done a few visual novels. Just started his account. I think he only has like 100. How many people does he have now? 127 people. When I was following it, when I started just following just this week, I think it was 118, 119. He's already gained quite a few followers, and he's pretty good. And if I'm thinking he's also Filipino, very interesting. I don't think I know too many Filipino in real life, and this game takes place in like has a bunch of Filipino references. Pretty interesting. Seems like a pretty interesting game. Yeah, I just saw this one. This one was interesting. And I saw this one. This is like a zombie apocalypse one, kind of like Last of Us, Left 4 Dead, and all that, and Walking Dead. Oh no, was interesting. Maybe he's not on here anymore. Maybe he took the, maybe you removed it. I don't know. Crazy. Oh, maybe that might have been someone else. Oh yeah, go check him out. He's pretty cool. Let's see what Break Wing Gaming. This is another guy I've been following for. He has pretty good stuff, but his videos have gotten much shorter. I don't know if he has like edit out a lot of stuff or what. Oh, it was him who did that visual novel. Very interesting visual novel. Where this guy has like drain energy from people. It almost sounds like a mutant, an X-Men mutant. Maybe still need to play this. I still need to play his Hates route in Lost Shards. Chichi always good. I was watching Violet and more, and then I just fell off of it. Let's see. Back to Quick Boss.
This is Dave, head of marketing at a ketchup company about to use Grammarly.
Think about you when I touch myself. Little disclaimer. Sorry. Little disclaimer here. Don't go around saying this to people. Like, I get it if you and a friend can have this sort of dynamic, but I get it, you know. But don't say this to anyone else. You're gonna end up in a registry somewhere, probably in jail, and you're gonna end up becoming someone's bitch in jail. So
Who boy?
so unless you have this kind of dynamic with someone,
Yeah, this is kind of funny thing to say to like, maybe if you're a girlfriend or boyfriend or like someone like as a joke, like one of your bros. Or like, but if you say this to, like someone, it might be okay if you're like, oh, if they're like a well-known like furry or something like that, then that's good art. And it's a W art, and like, hey, I want some compliments. That's a good compliment to have, but in real life, nah.
don't just randomly say this to people, please. You love this job, don't you? Well, I don't know what job you have, but for me, with my
I wish I had a job right now, but I don't. Wish I could say I love my job.
yeah,
I
I
don't.
kind of love
I
it.
am
I absolutely
employed.
love being a sales associate. Though there can be some times where it gets boring. You know, there are times where not much customers are going through your shop and buying stuff, so you don't have anyone else to talk to. But you know, it's kind of worth it. The dynamic of the times and the frequency of the customers coming in. It allows me to like edit some videos when I'm not doing anything else. So I think it's fine. Ha! Furries are cringe. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's true.
I really hope then when anti
I literally just we literally just watched an entire furry struggle to furries just struggling really really badly. Stupid ass shit ever. Pretty cringe. That line.
furries see
You know,
this
I'm like
segment,
cringy.
they would learn something useful. Us furries, we out here just vibing with the universe and with each other, and probably some 12-year-old with unsupervised internet access is gonna go around calling us cringe. Buddy, we have done nothing to you. We are cringe, but we are free. You can stay within the bubble of your immaturity you've encased yourself in. We're just gonna continue to vibe, okay? Dude, your swim shorts reek. Ugh, can you please just freaking wash them? They can get washed every time I surf, Jake. Like the ocean. Yeah.
Ooh,
Cookies. Well, Cody, you know I cookies. Just so you could know, man. But you. Out of all of the things.
oh my god, this generic, furry pic right here. This is I think when you type in you look up the Wikipedia of like yeah furries. I think this picture's so popular. True. That's so pop up. But he's like, no. Let's move on. Quickly move on.
Things that came from the internet: racists, homophobes, pedos attacking children, videos of people getting their heads cut off. Out of all of those things, this generic looking anime drawing of a fox is what scares you. How much of a pussy do you have to be, my guy? What are you even afraid of? What part of this scares you? Like, I legitimately want to know. It's just a fox. What is wrong with you? Tiny Rabbit is obsessed with giant girlfriend who is 4 times his size. And I...
Oh, that's cute. That's a nice piece of art. The rabbit itself is adorable too. Like, it just small little, poor rabbit, and you got this big giant girlfriend. Look at her. She's adorable.
who is 4 times
Rabbits are
his
so adorable.
size. And I mean, I can't really blame him. Look at her. She is mommy personified. Look at those curves. Look at those boobies. Look at that fur. When she hugs her man, she engulfs him. My God, I want to be that. I can't wait to go home and take a nap. This child is so loud. Oh my God, my bed. 5 a.m.
Oh my god, yep. That's a lot of people right there. Just browsing mindlessly on their phone, blue light hitting them in the eyes and all that, and like, shit, man. And then you probably just like mindlessly scroll TikTok. I've had that happen. I'm on TikTok, and then like it's like been 2 hours. On TikTok for 2 hours. Crazy.
TikTok. I can't wait to go home and take a nap. I don't like this image. It's not because the art style is bad. It's really good. I think it's really good art. But it's calling me out. I don't like it. And I'm not adult enough to confront that kind of reality. Beat the Legion's ass with this one simple trick. And the trick is the usage of massive amounts of property damage. Forget beating them. Their families are going to be too busy
I don't know who the
pulling
Legion is.
their loved ones back together after you're done with them. I mean, you kind of blew them up with dynamite, so... Hey, have we met? Because you look like my next boyfriend. All those muscles, and you don't have Riz. That's okay. That's fine, okay? Other people may not want you in your, rather questionable, pickup lines, but I want you. I want you and your stupid jokes in my life, and in my ass, but mostly in my life. Yes. Alright, Raji. Truth or dare? Dare. Okay. I dare you to kiss me. Sorry, Raji. You're gonna have to do it. Sorry, them's the rules. But Cook, this doesn't seem so consensual. Isn't that like what you're always preaching about? It's a game of truth and dare, you guys. Okay, it's not that serious. The moment you answer truth or dare to the answer to the question truth or dare, you've basically consented. All right. So go ahead, Raji. Kiss him. Kiss him, you pussy.
Introducing Astound Mobile.
Ooh, yeah, that was wild.
Plans that fit you. Pay by the gig or go
Yeah, I hate
unlimited
these fucking
on
ads.
one of the nation's largest, most reliable.
Yeah, I should switch to my other account.
Switch today and get mobile with our award-winning internet for as low as $40 a month. We are Astound.
The perfect wife doesn't exist. Oh.
Damn it. Female beast right here. Thick thigh. Cute. Boobs. Love the outfit. Very, very sexy. Feminine. Good. Yes, white.
Gender bent
Good wife.
beast. Oh, yes. Look at those thighs. Yeah, this is great and all, but if Beauty and the Beast is anything to go by,
He looks better in this form than in human form. That. She had like tail, horns. We want that. We stand that right there. Female beast.
she's gonna turn back into a human after showing her true love, and it's gonna feel like a scam. You know? I mean, I feel so bad for this character. Oh God.
Bowser ASMR. Welcome to my party. Bowser ASMR / audio roleplay.
Only 389 views? This is a goddamn travesty. We need to bump those numbers up, goddammit. This probably
I
I've
don't
never
like
heard of this
ASMR.
video before,
I get
but it's
that.
probably really good. You know, if someone could like send me the
It
link
makes no
to it,
sense.
I'll happily listen to it. God damn. That face when you have been active on a furry subreddit for 3 years, almost 4, has 60 videos of you visiting a subreddit and now has mostly furries as your audience because you turn almost everyone in your audience as furries. Hello, the clicky wiki. Oh, hello. You know, it's such.
It's the Click. Oh yeah, Click. He's awesome. He's pretty good stuff. I mostly just watch his furry stuff because that's what I found him, and you know, I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do it every couple of months because he's quite a lot of material. Go through and edit. Clicky wiki. I forgot what he says. He's like, says it like, welcome, lads, lasses, and lassies. He says something like that. Something with lads. Yeah, he's a pretty good guy. He's a pretty wholesome guy. Him, David Spark, I know. White, does a lot of fire stuff. I think that's it. Let's look off the top of my head. And those like the furry I know, I care about. Click, David Spark, and White.
Such a good thing, you know. It's not good. It's such a surreal thing to realize just how much influence the click has and how much of his audience has turned into furries because of how cursed he is. And I wonder for myself if I have been on YouTube enough or have I been influential enough to make someone become a furry.
I mean, yeah, you have you have a good amount of followers. I mean, if you're at about 50K, when was that 50K? I think once you get 100K, you get like a YouTube YouTube channel button. Reddit. Something's better than Reddit. But yeah, you have to click. And he does a lot of stuff with furries. Especially like furry memes. All Quite does obviously the furry struggles, and then the other like furry YouTubers I watch, whether it be Cook Boss or Wata, and the other guy. And the other furry who I follow is they do the furry struggles, and then there's like Vivian Jade, Dirk Red Panda, Breakwing Gaming. But it was bad. Okay. Yeah. Breakwing Gaming, Vivian Jade, uh, Keith Ballad, Dirk Red Panda, just to name a few of them I know I follow and support watching their furry, furry Let's Plays, games. And there's that one guy I mentioned. I'll go back.
I don't know. I gotta ask you guys. Was there a reason? Am I the reason for you to be to turn into a furry? I don't know if I'm gonna be comfortable about the answers, but I would still love to know. It's crime time. Time for crime. Oh, Jesus Christ, this guy looks like a badass. Look at him. He looks like a Jurassic Park monster. Oh, yes. He's the type of guy that doesn't use the recycling bin. He's the type of guy that loses plastic straws. He's the kind of guy that doesn't look both ways when crossed. That's because it is. Oh, Logan, my lovely ex-boyfriend. If only.
Alright, I'm gonna go to another one. Yeah, I'm gonna see how. Does he say his name in the intro?
Hello guys, Arkand here.
Arcane. Arcane. His YouTube name's Arcane Ray. He's really good. I like him. I think I mentioned him already. Hopefully he does more of this one. This one seems very interesting. Field of Spring. It takes place like in I think like 2003, 2004 America, like in Seattle, Washington, and the main character is like a kid who's like a single, raised by a single mom. I don't know what happened to his dad. Mom's like a nurse. He's turned 18. He's on the soccer team. Nothing that's it. And he's also gay as well. And he has a thing for his Fox friend. If I remember. Let's see. Anything else I want? Yeah. Oh, what else? Anyone has any suggestions? Let me know. I need this little kitty cat right here underneath the car. Think about Japanese. I wish I knew Japanese. Need to get. Maybe I should go back and practice my Japanese lessons. Maybe buy like some like study aid or something like that from Barnes and Noble, some of that. Check this out.
Meet Fargo, the new virtual assistant from Wells Fargo. Fargo makes banking faster.
Right. Watch a bunch of cats. Temple on Cat Island. Cat stuff. And I would love to go back to Japan again and visit, places, but also try to go to Cat Island. Cat Island, I think there's also a Rabbit Island. Obviously, the world famous, tourist spots. I think there's more cats than humans now. I think there's only like a handful of humans. Maybe like between maybe up to 20 of them. It's mostly just cats now. Rabbits. Depending on which island. Would have been 1 hour. 1 hour reacting to. Into each one looking different. Well, except Always look. All of them are different. These two at the bottom have some similar coat. Some other videos. See what else can I react to? Man, a Nintendo Switch 2. I don't want to hear anything about Nintendo Switch 2.
News surrounding the new Nintendo next generation console.
Don't really care too much about the Nintendo 2. And also when they say, oh, they can use, Unreal Engine 5. What game was using Unreal Engine 5? That freaking Immortals game or something like that? That thing ran like ass. Fucking, Xbox and PC. Which fucking PlayStation 5. And like these consoles are still struggling. You think 4K 60 be able to do 4K 60 on, an Xbox Series X is fine, but most can't. And at least there's some Xbox games can do at least 60 FPS, 120 FPS. Starfield being capped at 30 sucks. I know a lot of people saying, oh, Baldur's Gate 3 on like the PS5 is supposed to be really, really good. From what I've seen, like the frame rate's really, really bad, so I what they're playing. Unless there's like some kind of patch that fixed the frame rate, then maybe. Right now, I think most people are not actually playing those games. I mean, like, count how many people didn't really play Starfield in a review bombing. Like stupid thing. People don't play games and just review bombing games. Like The Last of Us, Starfield, Legend of Zelda, that type of stuff. It was really, really sad when
console are ramping up, ladies and gentlemen. It would seem as though the Nintendo Switch 2, or whatever it ends up being called, is imminent in its announcement, and its launch will likely happen sometime in 2024. And this is further evidenced by the fact that Nintendo is showing the console around to developers and to certain outlets behind closed doors. Now, back in July of 2023, on the very last day of July 2023, Video Games Chronicle relates some early information that they obtained from sources about the next generation Nintendo console, which is set to release sometime in the second half of 2024. At least that's the current plan. And Nintendo wants to make sure that they give the development of the Switch 2 enough time so that they'll have ample stock on day one to maximize launch sales. But beyond that, it was confirmed that the Switch 2, and the reason it's being called Switch 2, we don't know the official name of the device, but the reason rumors call it that is because it is going to feature a portable mode similar to the Nintendo Switch. So it looks like that kind of form factor will be reutilized and will be kind of.
And like the reason why the Switch, hey, but hey guys, what's up? I didn't see you guys. What you doing? Just reacting to some gaming content and shout outs here. Thank you guys for being here. Why Demon always here. So Got that one. Are we missing anyone else? Bean latte. Thanks for that. Alright, yeah. Whoops. Let me go back. Yeah, I'm just reacting to this some memes, reacting to some random video game stuff. Maybe I might do some trailers. I don't know. Like I said, this is like my third time doing reactions, so I'm still learning what to do, what not to do. And like they're talking about the Switch 2, and they're talking about oh, it has ray tracing, doing that Matrix demo and Unreal Engine 5 and all this shit. And like to me, none of that's really impressive because unfortunately we heard that with the PS5, we heard that with the Xbox. So far, those consoles have not been doing so well. And like now the Switch is now the Switch is finally updating itself, to be something, be a really powerful gaming console slash portable device. But the last time Nintendo had a console that was as strong as the PS2 or an Xbox was during the GameCube era, early 2000s. That was 22 years ago when GameCube launched back in that day. So hearing all these rumors, they don't really impress me all that much because, unfortunately, like I'm not really impressed by video games all that much anymore. I used to be a lot more back in the day. I think after we made the switch from SD to HD, graphics haven't really wowed me all that much. It's not really more about the graphics. It's more about like the art style, like how the characters look, things like that. Like I played an old ass game, fucking Oblivion, and that game still looks pretty good because it has a pretty good, decent art style. And with Devil May Cry, Metal Gear Solid, we get like so many games that super realistic. I did not know that. I did not know this. Know about that. I don't really play many handhelds anymore. Like last handheld I had was a Game Boy Color. I used to play Pokemon on there. That was it. That's the only game I think I beat on my original Game Boy Color back in the day. See what else?
Let's go with Corolla. For making new memories, for driving in style, for exploring together, for finding new roads. Toyota Corolla. Let's go places.
All right. This one will be good. I remember when the Game Boy Color came out. Yeah, I remember when Game Boy Color came out as well. I remember I played my friend's Game Boy Color.
Back for another sub versus dub.
I remember playing my friend's Game Boy Color and playing Pokemon. And I remember I liked it so much. I told my mom, I begged my mom, let's go and buy it. We went to the mall and we ended up buying a Game Boy Color. And I got the Atomic Purple, See-Through Purple. And it got me Pokemon Red. I think I played Pokemon Blue on the PC. It was like a legal ROM or something. So thank you guys so much for being here. Please, guys, have an opportunity. Please, be able to support me. There's my TikTok. There's my Willow link. First one was yellow. Yeah, that's another. That was another a friend of ours was also yellow. I think our friend Arvin. Like we were talking about Pokemon, and he went out and bought a Game Boy Color. I think he got a yellow Game Boy Color and Pokemon Yellow. It had Pikachu on it back in the day, if I remember. I know he had Pokemon Yellow, but I don't do this. This one's pretty interesting. Anyone here a fan of Naruto? I'm a fan of Naruto. I'm also a fan of Bleach. So I always love to hear people's opinions on those animes. Like, I think both those animes are really really good. Some of the best out there. Maybe there are some animes that might be a little bit better. Like especially if you think about how long these animes are, what it'd be like filler and like what happened to certain characters.
It's Uchiha Sasuke! Couch!
I'm Spidey.
This is direction. I don't know. Who is going to take it? We are starting with scene 1. This is from episode 84, Brother versus Brother. Sasuke meeting Itachi for the first time in years.
Well, first time in the anime, yes, but he already met his brother before during the village. Unfortunately, they don't put the scene of Sasuke. They don't have the Sasuke meme. Let's see. Right there. They didn't have this picture in there. All right, this famous picture, the Sasuke meme right here. I mean, that's what like Sasuke's like kind of known for now. Just this fucking meme. Like no, like I mean, like I think most people have seen Naruto, and most people don't care about Boruto. But like I said, I finished Naruto a while ago, I think last year. And I finished Bleach, OG Bleach this year, and I'm trying to work on Thousand Blood War arc. So mostly Sasuke is just known for this now. Sasuke choke meme now. Breaks his wrist. Flash on.
The only one who's going to eliminate him is me. Well, get interested.
Just kicks him. Kicks the living shit out of him. It's pretty hilarious.
No, Naruto! Don't butt in. Mind your own business. I told you before. I've lived my whole life for this day. This moment. This fight is mine.
He just gets his ass beaten pretty fucking bad by his brother. Itachi right here. And like this is not the first time he gets his ass beat this badly. I mean, obviously he gets his ass beat pretty badly against like I know Rock Lee kicked the shit out of him. Who else could beat the shit out of him? Haku stabbed him with a bunch of needles. Later on, when Naruto and Sasuke fight for the first time, yeah, during the village, during the valley, fucking Sasuke gets his ass wrecked hard, man. And then then you have the then he gets his ass beat by Killer Bee and the Raikage. And he does. Then he gets his ass beat again by fucking Naruto again at the very end. Oh yeah, that's a same scene. Here you go. Here. This is like one of the best scenes ever in Naruto. Yeah, that scene is really good. So emotional too, especially you like I know a lot of people don't like Sasuke. I mean, I don't like him to a certain degree. I think he's like a kind of piece of, especially to like the Sakura and the others. But like Sasuke himself, like his journey in Naruto is really good.
Qu'elle n'en peut plus. Over. And over. again! Just give up and let me cut you down already!
And your Lowenthal does an amazing job as Sasuke. The one. See what else is there? I'm trying to think of some other stuff to react to. Let's see what else is there. I don't think what else I can react to. This is kind of my weakness right now. Hard to figure out what I can or cannot react to. A whole bunch of trouble here. Hmm. You guys have any suggestions? Let me know. If you have any suggestions, let me know in chat. Yo, he's like, get myself some.
What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here, and today we're going to be talking about a firearm that I really enjoy, I really like. A lot of people didn't like the original, but so far, so good. 100% reliable, very shootable, very concealable. But before we get started, hit the like button. Tell me what you carried in the comments today. Drop something in the comments for the algorithms. Help the channel out. Subscribe. We got lots of good daily content over here. And if you've noticed, I've been doing this, a little, like a year and a half roughly. And if you look at how many videos I've put out over 3,500 videos. I bust my butt over here. Yes, a lot of those are shorts, but still, it takes time to make these videos. So that is a free way to support the channel, and it means a lot. But today we are gonna, but first off, let me address the haters, right? They said you have no hammer-fired pistols. Smith & Wesson CSX, once again, gotcha. Ruger LCP, gotcha. Beretta Pico, gotcha. You gotta address the haters. You gotta get them to, riled up in the comments to get you pushed into the algorithms. They also said you have no metal frame pistols. CSX, gotcha. This CSX checks a lot of boxes for me. Absolutely love it, so there you go. Today we're gonna be talking about the Springfield Armory Hellcat.
I mean, this is the shit I wish I could have, man. Man, it sucks. It sucks being no fucking job, no nothing, man. Like the worst thing happening now in my life. No fucking job. Still, don't know why. Like I'm getting so fucking close, so far away. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know if it's something, from my last job that's causing it or what. I don't know. It just annoys me. Wish I knew. So fix whatever's wrong. If something bad did happen, it's gonna happen over and over and over again. just because I had one bad trip or whatever, one bad thing at one job doesn't like every other job's gonna do the same thing, happen the same thing. That's just
Pro. Now, here's where I want to start off. When I first started the channel off, my favorite carry was a Springfield Armory Hellcat behind my Glock 26. So this has always been my second favorite carry. And to this date, I have 3 regular Hellcats. Here's 2 of them right here. These are my 2 everyday carry setups. So this is for daytime. This is for nighttime. Just different setups, stuff like that. But they've been my go-to for a while now. And I even did something called the Journey of the Hellcat. And it's because what I noticed about my Hellcats are they are beyond reliable. If you've heard of Novex rounds, you know they're a lighter, more specialty, aimed defensive round.
I would love to hear anyone else's, like me, pretty cool with, firearms. I like them. It's same, on Twitter and also on my Discord. I'm cool with them as long as you're responsible. Fine. Well, conceal carry, or you have one in your house to defend yourself, or you just have some to go to the range with. Cool. To me, all that's fine. All fair. What about you guys in the audience?
They're a lighter round, but they don't have as much power. So a lot of firearms have a hard time cycling them and stuff like that. And for a defensive ammo where you're paying like $35 for a box of 20, that's ridiculous. They should cycle and they should be eaten by everything. And what I noticed is this Hellcat ate those rounds up, spit them out accurately, and it was absolutely no recoil, very easy to use. My Glock 26 builds couldn't even handle the Novex rounds. Also, what I noticed is I would jam a bunch of different rounds in a mag, 6 different hollow points at a time. And what I would do is just mag dump it, right? Because in a self-defense encounter, you're not going to be taking your time. You're going to have adrenaline going. You're just going to dump, basically, right? On target. And once again, it ate everything. The pandemic hit a while back. All I could find was cheap, crappy ammo. I was buying reloads from people. I even was shooting a lot of steel ammo. I put a lot of steel ammo through my other black Hellcat. Not a single hiccup. And I was having malfunctions with other firearms, right? I have over 12,000 rounds at this point between 3 different Hellcats. The originals, right? Not the Pro. But what a lot of people hate about the original Hellcat is they say it's snappy. Which it is. It is one of the snappier Micro 9s. But what I like about it, it's very complete right out of the box. Has great texturing on it. You could throw the 15-round mag. This is a 13-round mag in it. Has a rail. Comes with awesome sights right out of the box. And there's a lot of different color variations and stuff like this that make it absolutely awesome. It is a great firearm right out of the box. But for like I said, a lot of people found it snappy and that turned them away from the Hellcat.
Yeah, well, I remember one time I was at the range. I did fire someone else's pistol. It was I think it was a Smith and Wesson. I think it was Smith and Wesson. It was a really small pistol compared to the normal size pistol. It was much smaller. I felt like I didn't have as much grip. My right hand would just pretty much cover up everything. My left hand, like left hand, I didn't feel like I had a big I could shoot it. It was fine shooting it. It felt a little weird. Oh, going with a little more like a normal looking pistol, a normal hunting backfire pistol. Too bad. I felt like I put both hands on there to shoot. I felt like all right, my hands were in the right position.
Okay. For me personally, I really like this firearm for many reasons. This is just a larger, less snappy version of it, and a lot of people like that. A lot of people like to have a full grip, which you get. You can get 3 fingers on this. It has great texturing. It has memory pads.
I think I couldn't get
firearm. It is a great way to learn to keep your finger off the trigger because your brain is just gonna always realize that your finger's here. Okay, it's in the right spot. And then also for fighting recoil, they give you a memory pad on this side, so your thumb has a little texturing and a little indent to push back against that recoil, right? Once again, you have a rail. You have 15 round capacity. So 15 plus 1, nobody's going to complain with 16 rounds. And if you do, that's absolutely ridiculous. Most self-defense encounters are 3 rounds. 82% of firearm encounters don't even let a round go. You just mention you have a firearm or you draw. And the other 18% rounds are let go. But if 15 plus 1 isn't enough for you, I don't know what to say. Another thing that's so great about the Hellcat is
15 plus 1.
not only is it light and thin, but it's something you can carry in the summer because it doesn't rust. I've pocket carried my Hellcats. I've beat them up. I've gotten a new barrel for one of my Hellcats simply because I was putting a lot of steel ammo through it, and that made me nervous for accuracy and other things like that. But absolutely flawless. They get scratched, but they don't rust. And even this one's a little dry right here. It's not going to rust. You're going to have no issues with that. There's a decent finish on it, right? And people always complain, hey, it's made in Croatia. It's not even Springfield Armory. It's made by HS Product. I don't care.
That's
they make
cool.
a great lineup of firearms. The XDS, the XDM, the original XDs, the XD Mod 2s, minus the grip zone, because that's ridiculous. The Springfield Armory Echelon. They make a great product. And the one thing all those firearms have in common, which I have most of those, is reliability. And like I said, this is like a much less snappy version of the Hellcat. I'm not sure what they did other than enlarge the dimensions, right? See, this is a 15 round mag for the Hellcat, with just the sleeve on it. They're the same exact magazine.
This is the Vanish holster right here. It is arguably the world's most comfortable holster. First thing you need to know about
it,
which a lot of people don't mind having the larger firearm that you can't shrink down. But for a first firearm, I think this is a great way to go. It's not going to be snappy on you, and it literally has every feature you can imagine. I've also heard people complain about the Hellcat trigger. Trust me, guys, you do not want a 3-pound trigger, a 4-pound trigger, a super short trigger for self-defense. You want something that's going to be reasonable, something that you can use effectively, but at the same time, it's not.
And that makes sense. You don't want to have a thing that has a very easy trigger pull, because some people maybe might pull out the gun. Fortunately, may already have their finger on the trigger, and a little bit of tension, and a bullet goes off, and you may actually shot the person. That's what you don't on accident shoot somebody. So yeah, that makes sense. I want to make sure it has at least some resistance. It's like so this won't be going off when you want.
It's not going to go off on accident during a self-defense encounter or after when you have all this adrenaline running through your blood and stuff like that. It's actually a pretty decent trigger. But all I know is these Hellcats are built to last. And here's another thing. I got this, 5 mags, and a range back for like $520 or $530. Something ridiculous, right? That is a great package right away. You get night sights, right? You don't have to go out and replace your sights like Glocks and other brands and stuff like that. You don't have to throw any grips on these. It's very textured, feels very good in the hand. And the number one thing I like about it is the ergonomics. They thickened it up just a little bit versus the original Hellcat, making it a little more comfortable for the average person. Also, they have little finger grooves in there, but they're not like a Glock Gen 3 where some people's fingers fit them, others don't. These are going to fit basically almost every hand size, maybe with some exceptions here and there. But like I said, you're not having to spend $800. You're not having to spend $1,000, $2,400. For $500 or $550, you're going to get something that's going to go bang every single time. You're not going to worry about it getting beat up because that's what it's for. It's a tool. It is something you're going to carry. It's something that's going to get scratched up. It's something that's going to, get wear and tear marks on it. It's something that's going to just get beat up. But that just shows, that you carry it. And that's a good sign that you have it on you. Marks from a holster, that's normal. But like I said, you're not going to have rusting issues. I think the Hellcat Pro is one of the most complete firearms on the market right now. And I absolutely love it. And there's a lot of people I know that couldn't stand the Springfield Armory Hellcat, the original. Couldn't stand it. Said they couldn't shoot it. Said it was too snappy. Said they just didn't like the trigger on it. Where I think the Hellcat Pro, they lightened the trigger up just a little bit. It's a very similar trigger, but they lightened it up. They kept the night sights. They kept all the great features. And another feature the Hellcat has, there's a couple other firearms that I've...
I don't know why. I feel like some folks are just way too complaining about like certain like pistols. I see it mostly with pistols. Like when I guess that makes sense because the most common thing a pistol for self defense, pistol, revolver, self defense on your body. At home, it could be shotgun, AR-15, AR-10 style Rifle.
I've noticed that have this feature, but not a lot. They basically have a spot in here right below your barrel's feed ramp that's like a backup feed ramp. So a lot of problems with malfunctions and issues that people have with hollow points and stuff like that is a nosedive round that gets stuck, stuff like that, right? What's so great about HS product, they put a backup feed ramp right below your barrel's feed ramp, right? So if that round, for whatever reason, because the magazine nosedives, which to be honest, Springfield Armory makes some of the best magazines. They're stainless steel, they don't rust, and they always they always run. I hate to say it, they're like Glocks, they always run. But if something were to go wrong with a round or whatever, it goes the wrong direction, goes down, goes to the side, you have this backup feed ramp, which is a great addition to a firearm. On top of that, it's optics ready. Now, I don't 100% believe the hype about putting an optic on a carry firearm. Yes, I have them. But at the same time, self-defense encounters are going to be up close and personal, point and shoot, within 10 yards. It just is what it is. Those are just facts. Nobody, except for some, crazy situations, are at a distance, right? But still, you should be good enough with your irons and not rely on a red dot. But it is optics ready for those people who need it. But I think it's just a perfect size firearm because you can throw a light on it. It's still 15 plus 1. Now this can be your home defense. It's also thin enough to carry, light enough to carry. Lot of improvement when it comes to recoil versus the original Hellcat, which is huge for a lot of people. It's just a complete firearm, and like I said, you're not breaking the bank.
Also, I would love to get this gun because it's Croatian. I love getting guns from that's now. I mean, America makes some good guns too, but something from Croatia, Europe, China, Russia, all that shit's. Has that cool, cool factor about it. All right. Very nice. Yeah. I'll give a guy a nice comedy. Thumbs up. And deserves it. What else? Some other. What are some other things I would like to check? Maybe there might be something on my head. I have a. He does have a 12. I will give him a shout out. Definitely deserves it. This one has like this one kind of interesting. At least the backgrounds, characters, both the characters are pretty interesting. But I'm not
This
gonna
is
lie.
north along the river, and this is another.
Not gonna lie, there was a scene you mentioned.
The creek. I kneel on a flat stone. My face is reflecting on the surface. Oh, Dylan is cute. Well, actually, so is Cody. I plunge my paws into the water and splash it over my face and snout. It's cold and refreshing. I lay on my stomach and dip my mouth into the water for a drink. The water is so cold it makes my brain hurt. I wince. When I look down again, I can see streaks of brown mud. Damn, I must be dirtier than I thought. Gonna wash myself. Cody doesn't respond. I take off my. It's relaxing. Slowly, I unwrap the bandages. It's strange how the bite doesn't hurt.
Yeah, this right here, the bite mark. It's very common, someone in zombie apocalypse getting bitten, and this one wasn't got bit, but in form, obviously, immediate reminds you of obviously The Last of Us. But there's probably a bunch of other things. Even though not exactly someone getting bitten, transforming, like the idea of maybe Left 4 Dead, Walking Dead, Days Gone, Gears of War, Fallout, Code Vein. I want to think of that one. I'm trying to think of what else. I know there's some other games. Horizon. I think Horizon. No, I know Horizon post-apocalyptic, but zombies in. Obviously Dead Island, Dead Rising. Yeah. Man, I'm so pissed off that I wasted all that time on Dead Island. I lost my fucking save. Pissed off about that. Well, there's that. And those are kind of the vibes I get. Obviously, unfortunately, even though I like The Last of Us, unfortunately, The Last of Us, when it came out back in 2013, was that one game slash like YouTubers let's play like everyone did, and now everyone just thinks of like that as like the best game of all time, greatest story of all time. It has a good story. Is it the best? No, there's probably other games that probably have better storylines. There's probably a lot of, JRPGs, Western RPG, better storyline. Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid still has like one of the best storylines ever in a video game. This is Tales of Honest Workplace Tensions. 22 minutes long. See if it's good or not.
Hello guys, Arkand here. I am the darkness in the light, the flower on the wall, and the resplendent nightfall. Welcome back to Tales of Onyx.
Very unusual.
In the past video,
mantra.
Karos was invited into Rubio's apartment, and then I chose to have their schmeckshishin, and then went back, and I redid it. I chose the correct option, I think. So now we'll continue with the story. Chapter 1: A New World. Good morning. Ready to start the day? I have some muffins. I woke up, blinking at him. Uh-huh, I think so. I'm going to grab a beer. What? Not coffee? I got up and walked towards the fridge.
Is that a tattoo around his nipple? these sprites look okay. I mean, I've seen some games with worse like sprite art. I mean, like the art for the CGI might look good, but like sprite art's bad. Or this background's actually not bad. Like at least they actually have some colored backgrounds. I mean, ECA, extracurricular activities for a long time didn't have colored backgrounds. I know Repeat for a long time had like real life backgrounds, but I think they like put like some shaders and filters over them. And a bunch of other games have like pretty good backgrounds. Tennis Ace or Major Minor, Santa Lucia, Echo, Smoke Room. So this one's not too bad compared to others I've seen. There was one furry visual novel that I was watching someone play. I don't know if there's anybody new takes for it. It was Psychic Connection. That was interesting.
Seriously? At this time of the day?
Nice day drinker.
Yeah, I drink beer. It doesn't matter what time of the day. Okay, one beer. Jeez, you're just like him. I opened the beer and easily chug one down. Him who? Never mind about that. Go get your muffin. We're going now. Okay.
Nice shirt.
Actually, I need a picture of yourself. It's so I can get your documentation set up and ready. Oh, from Yuma. Right, I'm ready. Walking backwards until I can feel the wall behind me, Rubio aims his phone at me readily. Smile. My picture looks awkward. I could do better. He insisted it was completely fine, as he gently pulled me to go outside. 5 blocks away, only 50 minutes of walking. Not too bad. We've arrived at the location. The brilliant building gilded with purple stood alone with a smaller brick building prodding out from behind. It sure looks like everyone should get paid well working there.
What the hell is this?
Here we are, Amorigen's lab.
Oh, it's a lab. Okay. Weird ass building, man. Like glass, was all that glass? And yeah, like some wood, and brick, concrete up there. Like that's a very unusual. I don't think. Well, I know labs have like a bunch of glass, like skyscrapers are a bunch of glass, but usually it's segmented in a bunch of small little windows. Not something this huge.
My source of joy and pride. Heh, it is pretty nice. Let's go inside. They're waiting for us. So we enter the luxurious laboratory. It really looks nice and sleek inside, of course. The symbol of wealth, so it seems. As we walk through a series of the corridors, a woman jumps out in front of us. Hey, nice to see you again, Rubio. Is this the newbie we will be taking in? Why yes, Karos, this is Irma. She will be your supervisor. So nice to meet you, Karos. Likewise, Irma. Why am I staring at her huge rack? I immediately look up to meet her eyes. Well, I'll leave you to her. Irma, be kind to this boy. Oh, you. Rubio walks off with a goodbye.
She has a huge ass.
Let us begin, Karos.
She has fucking huge ass hands. Not just a huge ass rack. She has a huge ass fucking. Seems like everyone has like really huge ass hands. House, whatever, man. Oh boy. I know I shouldn't be laughing at that. Obviously, the artist does a pretty good darn job. Might want to fix the hand portion.
We don't open positions for anyone so easily, but Rubio insists that it would be very important for our department to have one open. You're that lucky candidate. I wonder what he sees in you. He talks highly of you, but warns us that your experience may not align with the equipment we use. Yeah, I mean, it depends on if I am familiar with those than the ones I worked with. Huh, is that so? Okay, off to our tour of the lab. Let's get going. She showed me different parts of the department, including the break room that she says we will use frequently. Finally, we're at the lab that I suppose I will be working in. She provided me with a lab coat of my own to wear. I quickly changed.
Alright, this looks like kind of like, typical lab. You got like beakers, microscope, test tubes, funnels, and all Bunsen burners and that. So this looks like a very typical lab you see like in high school or college or maybe in movies. How true to life these labs are, I don't know. Never been in a real life lab. Stuff like, maybe like getting my blood drawn at like a clinic or hospital.
Change my clothes in the bathroom before returning to her. We have one available desk for you two. Her voice drowned as soon as I got the sudden flashback of what it felt like working at the laboratory. Unknown instruments in front of me gradually became familiar with me. With growing confidence, I turned to look at Irma. I do know what to do with them. It is what I always use to sequence genes. What the heck was that? Fantastic. What about the chemicals? I took a short observation of the chemicals in the tall cabinets. Yep, there are no differences to be found. Easy. I know what they are used for. I worked with those instruments before, for several years, and I love the job.
I think it's like not really, I don't know, because like it's very simple sprite work. So you gotta have like a neutral position. I think I just feel like the way their eyes are right now, she looks obviously very sleepy. He looks very disinterested. I mean, it's not his fault. Just the neutral sprite position. Neutral position. Usually hands by your side. If someone's angry or something like arms are crossed or brows furrow, fangs bared, jowls, that type of shit. Whatever, what you see. Like I think I'm so used to like seeing other furry visual novels. Usually like Tennis Ace, it's usually front facing, not like third, not 3/4 view. I know they have that a bit with maybe ECA sometimes, maybe like other like Echo and or Cloakroom. So I'm not trying to be harsh on this thing for no reason. Honestly, this looks really really good. This is better than all other visual novels out there, especially when it comes to like backgrounds, neutral sprite animations. Mouth opens a little bit. You have a text box here. Everyone has a name and a color. Change clothes.
Job. That's until I lost everything. To what? Something or someone beyond the darkness. I think I don't want to remember. This guy is something else. Well, Billy, you don't need to train Kairos for now. Irma yells as the co-workers turn their heads toward her. Really? I cringe slightly out of embarrassment. The guy in question nods his head at her. She efficiently killed my depressing train of thoughts. Let's get going, Kairos. I want to introduce you to this lovely but grumpy guy. He is our lead of the department. Okay, sure. Duke, come here. I see someone standing up from the desk. An ashen gray panther, looking rather ominous but well-defined masculine man approaches. Woman, I can hear you very well from here. Ah, a fresh meat today. How wonderful. He switches his eyesight back and forth between me and the pink flannel shirt I hung up on the wall. Then he looks at me with a slight scowl on his face. Haha, oh Duke, could you please kindly observe his performance today? Provide him with necessary training as well. Huh? I thought Rubio said she would be working with me. Fine, come with me, freshy meat. So be it, or freshy meat who? Okay, so we can be snarky or we can just go with it. So I think since it's our first meeting and he's the lead of the department, we should roll with it, because if we're snarky right away, it might come off as bad to him. So let's try. Ha, so be it. Already calling me a freshy meat upon the first impression. Wonderful. His name is Karus. Karus, this is Duke. Bit too late for that, milady. Off you go, Duke. She seems to be worried. He gestures to me to stand in front of his work desk. Go ahead, Karus. Please don't fuck this one up. I just made it. I look at the test tubes and some unused gels.
Wow. I mean, he just... Like you said, this is like his first day, and he's already like giving him shit. He's like, alright, calling him fresh meat. And then, he's like, alright, don't fuck this up. Like, wow, dude. This guy is kind of an asshole. And so mean to the newbie, the new guy, man. I'm not gonna lie, his name is kind of weird. Karos. Like, Charon. Greek mythology.
First of all, I need to know the usual routine that we will be doing from start to end. I can't just start at... Okay. My mistake, freshy meat. I just finished making the primer mixes. At this point, we're on a pre-sequencing procedure. We need to use the chemicals and import the genetic primers into the mix. There is a cheat sheet that instructs us to use the specific kind of chemical and primer mix we use. He pointed at the cheat sheet taped down nearby on the desk. Oh yes, easy enough. Why did I say it was easy? And so I work right away, but I work slowly because I'm trying to learn where the items are and what drawers they are located in. With Duke breathing down on my neck at each inch I move with the procedures. Oh boy. Several hours later... Am I doing something wrong? Duke is burying his face in his palm and scoffs. No, you're doing fine. I don't know. He seems to be constantly on edge. Sure, well, look at the results. We both observed the results on the sequencing analyzer. It just finished analyzing the components I passed through. The patient in question is positive for prostate cancer.
Oh no. Fucking prostate cancer. The fuck? Chemicals did they use? What did they do to like find out this person has prostate cancer? Did they take a sample of his fucking prostate or colon? Oh man. How the hell do you know this person has fucking prostate cancer?
Good, you can read. Congratulations. Duh, sarcasm noted. We're finished here. You're competent at your job. Duke walks off. I'd assumed that would be where Irma is at. I followed him to her office. My, I had a lot of fun watching you guys from here. He is competent at his job. Anything else? Don't go too simple on me. He can read the results. Irma squints her eyes at him, and her breasts jiggle as she stands up quickly. I need to train my eyes. Oh god. Wow, Duke doesn't even know what to say. He looks away when Irma glares at him. Fine, I understand that you're too shy. Grr. Intervene or don't intervene? Oh my gosh, I'm not sure. Wait. Okay, this is kind of
save,
tough.
man. Save scum.
I'm imagining if you intervene, it might appear as if Duke is passive, and he looks like a big strong guy, and he's not passive. But I feel like I should intervene. So let's go with intervene, and then I'll base whatever Duke's reaction is, and then go back if it's bad. Intervene. He may be shy, but he summarized my work performance perfectly. Oh, he was shocked. I think he liked that. Kind of pleasantly surprised. Taking his side now, aren't ya? Cute. Off you go, Duke. I'll use my precious time with this lovely boy. Duke shakes his head as he leaves the office. Don't worry, Karis. I was just teasing the hell out of him. He is just simply stubborn and doesn't like talking much. Oh, I see. But his simple sentences say a lot.
She seems alright. Duke seems alright. Irma, Duke. Yeah, okay, Duke's like a simple name. Her name's a bit weird. Irma, and then you have Charos. What kind of fucking name is that? Like, you definitely tell this guy had like the super special, furry OC, purple, woolly muscular, purple fur, mane, piercings, wears flannel. Looks like he came from fucking Seattle or some Portland. Yeah, Portland.
About you. Well done, Karis. You can get off early today. Consider it as your time to wind down and be ready for tomorrow.
Well, it has been a few hours, so. May seem like a few minutes.
Shirt to carry with me as I walk towards the bathroom. Just before entering, I turn to look at Irma as she smiles while waving at me. Staring at the mirror, I process how I felt so far.
Alright, let me take a look at this fucking... What the hell kind of fucking disgusting ass background of fucking bathroom is it? You have fucking cracks on this door stall. You have cracks on this one. This is peeling tape. You have a hole here and the mirror's cracked. For a really super fancy lab, it's a really shitty bathroom. What the hell goes on in here? Like the fucking glory hole fucking bathroom, man? The glory hole bathroom? Alright, yeah. I'm gonna turn on flip that. Glory hole bathroom. Oh, hey, what? Wolf fighting wolf, huh? Bad news, my friend. Alright, I need to kill that guy quickly. Shove. You know what I mean? Oh god, she looks so fucking ugly. She looks like the fucking girl from The Ring or something like that.
We've ever earned, we pay whoever it is to delete this fucking detective mode bullshit. You know, a whole DLC story about it that we'll charge $45 for, and it'll only be like an hour of content because.
No!
So, what will you do now that this task is done?
Done? That was to announce my arrival. Now I leave this world. Enjoy your life. To Asgard!
What? Wait!
Thank you!
What? He just fucking killed himself. What a fucking idiot.
Thor's hammer. That was a shock.
I might only see this random floating guy here. Can someone clip this, please? Oh my god. I got... Alright, let's get
fun to be with.
Back here. The glory hole lab.
So we're gonna get some abs shot again. Yes, yummy, yummy. In the process of changing clothes, I took a whiff of my hard work.
And look at that, look at that. Hackle, furry purple mane, chest fur to stomach fur right here. Black slacks. Maybe black jeans. I'm guessing black slacks with a very nice muscles. Purple red hair. Most random tattoo. It's kind of weird. Piercings are fine. Probably he doesn't have one in the nose. He would have. Yeah, hipster looking motherfucker right here.
Lovely. Oh, you're smelling your musk. He is quite intimidating, but it feels like there's a barrier between me and him. Duke, I guess? It feels like someone screwed him over so bad he had to be like this. Why do I know that feeling? Maybe he needs some time to warm up. Not everyone can get along on the spot so easily. True. It'll get better with time, I'm sure. After grooming my mane a little bit, suddenly I heard the door bang against the wall and closed loudly. Just when I turned around, Duke walked past me without saying anything else. Yep, he definitely got pissed off at something else. I wonder why. Slowly, I backed away from the sink, but I ended up staring at him through the mirror in front of us. He removed his lab coat as well as his shirt underneath. Oh.
Now he also has a tattoo above his nipple. What was he doing here?
Gonna get a free show. Dang, his muscles aren't just for show. Not the time to stare. I need to break the ice. Duke? Just when I was about to ask him what is wrong, he proceeds to shove me against the wall. What the hell? You could just... You're a spy, aren't you? What? No! Care to explain how a position in our department suddenly opens up? It's not even 1 day and you got the job so quickly? I don't know how to explain that, but... The only way is that you're a spy sent it from someone else who happens to be a mole in our company.
Oh, wow.
What the fuck, Duke? Where's this coming from? If it wasn't for him, I would be eating from trash. God damn it, let me go. Him who? Rubio. Duke lets go of the collar of my shirt. Don't ever say his name in my face ever again. Whatever the circumstances may be, don't do anything ill towards Irma. Or else I'll hunt you down with no mercy. Duke flashes his claws at me, staring at me with a very serious expression.
Why you take off your shirt?
What the heck is going on? No response from him. He folded his arms. At least explain why you're like this way. I didn't deserve to be treated like this right out of the blue. Shut up. You got that shirt from some thrift stores, didn't you? Huh? I'm not going to ask twice. So what if I did, question mark, or say his name twice? As in, whose name? Duke's
Rubio.
name?
Rubio.
I'm not sure. Let me think.
Don't say his name.
I thought about it, and I think saying his name twice, I think this is Rubio's name, and I think he wouldn't like that, so I think we'll go with what if I did, question mark. What if I did? What if I did? Why could it be a problem for you?
Right, what's wrong?
He looks away with shame. I can wear something different if... No, you can keep it. Duke, seemingly ashamed, turns around. You can go now.
Alright.
Jeez, I hope we'll start a new day together on a better note tomorrow. Soon after, Kairos left the bathroom, Duke changed his pants to gym shorts. His anger continues to boil.
It doesn't look like gym shorts, it looks
Duke
like underwear.
smashes his fist against the tiled wall as soon as Irma enters. Oh, there was really a dent on the wall from the punch. Cool. Duke?
Wait, aren't you supposed to have separate bathrooms?
What the fuck was that, Duke? Why would you make a move without talking to me? Idiot? Irma is visibly angry, shaking her head. She then smacks his shoulder with a lewd magazine, repeatedly.
Lewd magazine?
Enough. No, you could have fucked everything up and... I know. I sent him home early just so we could talk because your behavior is unusual. I can feel something is off about him. I think he... But no, you went ahead, irrationally. And no, I didn't sense anything off about him. Did you even look Karis in the eyes? Duke shrugs. Fucking idiot! Irma quickly swings her magazine, on the verge of collision with his face, but he easily grabs her wrist. You could have seen that. It was obvious. He's a lost puppy in the world. Even without the ability to read minds, I still can see that in his eyes.
So she has some sympathy. Maybe she understands, like, already, unusual, he got this job, quickly, not very well connected, but from his point of view, he's just like, alright, gotta be a spy, you gotta be evil. Or what Rubio has done in the past. Probably, screwed, Duke over me. It's just, trying to be fine, I want to see, who works here. Works well. I don't think she believes in this spy thing.
We should take our time and get to know him first.
Yeah, see?
I'm sorry. Huh. What would we do if he snitched on us to Rubio? We're fucking done. You didn't even react when you saw Karas's pink flannel shirt. I set my personal feelings aside, but deep down inside, I was really sad. Duke flattens his ears. Oh, so that is why you overreacted. Duke nods. Stupid little whittle baby. Talk to me next time. Irma pinches Duke's cheek. For all we know, he could have set Karos up that way. Now, you should go home. We can only hope he doesn't tell Rubio what happened here. I
Who's gonna
opened the
fix
door
the
to
building?
find Rubio sitting at the table over there.
Yeah, I know. The fucking arms are really huge. I mean, I don't want to bust the chops of this artist. The artist is doing a really good job. He's got to fix, the hands a little bit. Hands are a little too big. Paws, hands/paws are a little too big. Yeah, you gotta fix some of that stuff. But overall, this does look very good. I've seen a lot of furry visuals all the way going back like 2016, maybe even before that. Like, if you saw like early, extracurricular activities, I mentioned that, that had a lot of repeat, Koinatsu, Ikujishi, Lagoon Lounge, if you, then you had, what's that, Wolf Sins in Paradise. A lot of those games were really, really rough, and they didn't have like background and certain characters. I mean, I'm playing right now with Santa Lucia, and unfortunately, Thomas the rabbit still doesn't have a. He has a sprite, but he has no colors, so he sticks out really, really badly. I remember a year ago. It's not just, oh, let's have a big huge hand. It needs to make sense. Like, all right, like portion, like on our character right here, Karash was big ass arms and chest, pretty skinny waist. He's like washboard abs and all that, and obviously then his thighs are really thick. Crotch area is pretty huge. Same with his, he's a little more like tight fitting shirt. His shirt is only like tight around the shoulders, bicep, chest area. Same with his, but his.
Welcome back, Taros. Looks like it went very well. Yes, Irma let me off early and said I should be ready tomorrow. Fantastic. That's good to know. But I wanted to show you something. Go ahead and sit down.
Who's
He
gonna tell him
interrupts
about
me
Duke?
with something in his hand behind his back. Whatever that may be, it sounds more important than talking about Duke's unusual accusation. What is it? Rubio smiles warmly and gestures at me to turn around. Be patient. I'm going to put this around your neck. The blue crystal dangles in front of my face as it slowly drops on my chest. I felt his claws sticking through, burying the chains into my mane. There you go, cutie. Rubio. I'm not sure how I feel about receiving an expensive amulet from someone else. I fiddle with the amulet for a moment as I turn around to face Rubio. The crystal glows upon my touch.
Interesting.
Oh, hell no. I completely forgot about my crystal because I hurriedly dressed up and went straight to work with Rubio. I failed to protect my crystal. I'm so angry. If anything, I'm so disappointed in myself.
Crystal's important.
What the fuck did you do? Despite my memory loss, the fact remains that he tampered with my crystal. Did he just ruin the prophecy? I have no idea, I demand answers right now. Rubio cringes a little bit. He rubs his head. I'm doing you and the universe a huge favor. Consider it my goodwill towards you, okay? Besides, you'd be a beautiful wolf with this amulet. Rubio! Despite his compliment, I wanted to know why he had to do this.
I want to know why.
I'm not stupid. This is my crystal, and you better fucking explain what's going on. I know. Rubio waves dismissively. How do I explain this? I clench my fists. Okay. First of all, an aquamarine crystal of yours has been missing for nearly 2,000 years, give or take.
Wow, it's been missing 2,000 years? What?
Karos, I need you to trust me on this. I grab his suit, staring into his eyes. Deep down in my heart, the maelstrom of disappointment and hurt swirls. What made him think he can just take my crystal and expect me to trust him? Carlos? I can explain. Why now? What do you mean by that? You wanted me to trust you, but you would do this behind my back? Didn't even counsel me in the first place. Because you will be able to do wonderful things for our mankind. Enough with your flattery.
Alright.
You would not be able to do that if the crystal is. Stop with that nonsense. They all doomed themselves for not using the crystal to its full power. He stares at me sternly, thus making me confused. Huh? Is this related to my most recent nightmare? The king failed to protect his kingdom simply because he didn't... No! I let go of his shirt, folding my arms. He clearly knows too much than he lets on.
Okay, this is slightly interesting. What's going on with his crystal that has been gone for 2,000 years? He has memory loss, like very much like a Japanese anime protagonist, a JRPG protagonist. And he mentioned the king. The Is he like some wolf from like 2,000 years ago? A reincarnation?
Rubio, you wanted my trust, then let me be part of this. It is so one-sided if you're going to leave me in the dark like this. I'm sorry. It's for the greater good of us. Shut the fuck up. I need to be alone right now. I don't feel good.
Wow.
I turn my head away, closing my eyes. I don't even fucking know what to say or think. I felt my anger dissipating into sadness and confusion. Carlos, I did what I believe is the right thing to do. He placed his hand on my shoulder and I slapped his hand away. Please don't. Rubio, we just fucked last night.
Whoa.
Oh. Okay, I'm kind of confused because I just made a quick check and I'm on the save that I chose the not right now, so we didn't do the Shmekshi with Rubio in this save, so I don't understand why it says we just fucked last night. So anyway, I already did my check, so I'll just go with it. Rubio, we just
sorry, my bad.
Fucked last night. What made you think I'll be completely fine with this?
Oh, he's
this
gay.
isn't about sex.
He's gay?
Carlos. No, I need some time to myself.
Alright, he's already gay.
Carlos went into the bathroom.
Rubio, already gay. I'm guessing Duke is also gay as well. I'm guessing everyone's fucking gay. Except for like the female characters. They're all apparently straight.
Quickly left the building. Oof. Rubio massages his head in somewhat pain. I definitely didn't expect the outcome. This world will not be the same anymore. Eat dirt, Grandpa. I fucking did it.
Fuck.
It was too good to be true.
Okay, that's really weird. But also interesting. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Doesn't have a Twitter or anything like that? Yeah, for a Fandy account. A Patreon. Oh, okay, they had one, I guess. Looks like because Twitter has, falling down to shitter. You got Rubio, Duke, Gray, and then Guardian of Love, Guardian of Magma. Then you have interesting God of Creation, Onyx. Do these people know each other like from like the past? Sounds like what happened 2,000 years ago. Something happened to them. Yeah, now they're here. Possibilities could be like ancient lovers, other timelines or something. I don't know. Sounds interesting. Sorry. Yeah. Interesting game. Pretty interesting visuals and everything. Not that bad. So, well, I think I hit my limit today. Like I said, I'm still learning what to do, what not to do when it comes to this. Yeah. Yeah, I won't be here for the next couple of days. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Hopefully, come back on Wednesday. So thank you guys so much. Once again, there's a quick, view of like some furry memes. Kind of watching that, just chatting with some people. Hopefully, these teams become more popular. More and more people come here, watch, support me, enjoy what these. See you later, guys. Have a fun time.